Hello everybody, it's me, Brianna Page, aka Hunter Lodge Stables, and yeah, this was a pretty pony heavy year for me, to be honest. I got a ton of models. Well, you can't see, I've got a table in front of me, it's all models, my bed, got a little chair, 3 on the floor, and Christmas horse on the desk back there, so guess I'll just start with saying I got her in 2022, and this girl right here, I know I like with her costume, 2022 acquisition. She's over on my desk because I haven't put her away back on her shelf after Christmas, so there. And then well, these aren't gonna be in any particular order because I got so many, but I got Phantom and Misty, the Phantom and Misty Marin full effect. Really excited to have these guys. I'm actually gonna put them over here. So one of my newer purchases, I consider that a 2023 purchase, even though it came the day before New Year's Eve, so I still count them as 2023 purchases. So, and I got this little guy in a raffle. I'm not sure what he is, but he was covered with black marks beforehand, but I gave him a good scrubbing with some soap and water, and yeah, he actually cleaned up pretty nicely. I got my Christmas morning surprise horse, Gabriel. I got the purple one. I don't know what I'm gonna name this guy yet. It's gonna be something to do with purple. I know that much, but I don't know what his show name is going to be per se. But it'll be something that has to do with purple. I got my Man of War, black thoroughbred here. He's really cool. And one that you saw in the last video, you won't be seeing in this one. My I don't know what you call him, a white gray Bertrand that I bought for next time I go to in-person Briarfest to have signed. I already have him safely tucked away, but I did get him too. I got this guy here. This was Johan. This was the Collectors Club Gambler's Choice Classic last year, and he's really pretty. So I actually can't wait to see what they do this year. Got this girl for Christmas actually. The 2022 Halloween Classics horse. It's quite a nice gift. She's got this cool witch thing going on, and all of her Pinto markings glow in the dark, which is really cool. Then I got Glossy Apollo because he's really pretty. I actually have the matte version, but just not doing it for me in a matte finish. I always liked the glossy guy better, and I regretted not pre-ordering this guy in gloss, but Dad actually found him for me from one of my model horse showing friends have him for sale, so Dad got me this guy for Christmas, so I'm now in the process of trying to sell my matte version. And I got this set here. This is Encore and Tour. They are super cute, actually. I'm really excited to show them. This is my second on this mold. This one's actually my first on the mold, and it's actually a super cute mold. I really like it. Then this one I actually got at a swap meet last year. And this is a custom Misty done with all these like cool like spider webs and spiders on her. She's really nifty. So yeah, I'm glad to have her. I really like her actually. She's super cool. This is my, let's see, I have on this mold I have Misty, the Pumley Family Mare, Phantom, so this girl makes number 4 for me on this mold. So I now have 4 on the Misty mold, one of them being a custom. This guy I also got at the swap meet. This is Mischief Knight. He is really cool. Actually, he's super cool. And his base actually does have his name on it. Mischief Knight. And he just literally sits in the little hole on the base. He doesn't snap in or anything, so he's really cool. And I actually traded for him. Let's see. I got the Palomino Marzipan. This one I actually had to trade for because let's just say I got a Marzipan as my random choice special run last year for virtual, and then I bought another one in the second chance sale hoping for this one. Didn't get it, got another bay, so traded with someone who also wanted the opposite color that they got, so I got the Palomino one. In fact, let me show you the bay one. Actually wearing one of the bracelets because I actually did get a in-person ticket for a friend to do special run pickups for me. So this is Marzipan, the bay one. This is the one that I actually got during Briarfest. So this is really nice because I bought a random special run. Got this guy. When I saw there was a bay variation of him, I was like, yes, please. So I bought the random special run, and yeah, glad I got him. And then this one's actually another to my Conga. This is Krypton Sunny too. Really, really pretty. Love this mold. And I think I'm actually up to almost 10, I think, in this Conga. I think I'm almost to 10 in my Andalusian Stallion Conga. Can't say it's a mold I really like, so I decided to Conga it. Chadwick. He was the later in the year, like towards the end of the year, Collector Club special run release. Another mold I Conga, so I bought him, and he's really pretty. He's got a couple of flaws here and there, but not too worried because this guy is more of a Conga filler than anything else. I got Brookside Pink Magnum right here. Super cute little guy. So happy I got him. This guy is actually a first on this mold for me. This is Anthem. He was the 2022 Patriotic Decorator model release. He is really pretty. I kind of just wish they would do something cool, like imprint like the year or something on the bottom. But either way, he's really a pretty horse, and I'll actually be putting this guy on the table with my other 4th of July decorator, All Glory, for our family's 4th of July get together cookout thing that we do. This is a Nice Start Blazing Kansas and Ethel. So glad I got these two. These two are absolutely adorable. Love the molds. And honestly, since I sold both of my sets of Freed and Beltane because I needed money at the time, these guys are technically my firsts on these molds, and I think they're adorable. Okay, so this guy was hiding under the table. I didn't even notice him on a little shelf down below, but this guy is like a mini zombie horse kind of thing. He's really cool. So since I can, I'll show you the bigger version of him. So this is the traditional version of that stablemate. And also, this is actually my first on this particular mold as well. And I quite like it. I like the swishy tail and the flying mane going on there. May have to get an OF on this at some point, actually. Because it's really quite pretty. And, yeah, so this is the big version. And this is the little tiny bitty mini-me. So, it's those two. A friend of mine actually picked those up for me at Briarfest, actually. So it's really nice because I do like the spookier model horses. So then I got Chocolatey, really a pretty Appaloosa on the Roxy mold. Absolutely beautiful. This mold's beautiful. I just love it. And I've actually got two others on this mold. I have the 2009 Celebration Horse Roxy, and I have Cody, so this guy makes number 3 on the mold for me. I got these guys too. This one here, this is Twilight Terror, and yes, he does still make noise, but he doesn't light up, so I'm not sure if the bulb is actually blown or if he just needs new batteries, but I'm gonna try and put new batteries in this guy and see if it'll work again, because he does still make the noise though. Okay, or did still make the noise. It looks like he actually needs new batteries altogether, so button cell batteries, so I'll have to try and get some next time I'm out at like Walmart or something so I can fix him. And this guy, this is a Crane, a Halloween model from 2000. I actually can't read it because the bottom of his tail is so scratched up, but he was the classic one of these past years for Halloween. He's really cool. He's like a mini of Ichabod, so he's really a cool little guy. And speaking of little guys, I got a couple more big ones, and then we're gonna take a break, and I'll show you the little stablemates I got before we finish off with the other ones. So I got 3 back here. Actually, these are more Halloween models actually, because I really like them. So this one I got the swap meet. This is Maelstrom. Really cool. He's got like this whole like dead pirates thing going on. He's got the cool like pirate ship caught in a storm on this side over there. He's really a cool guy. And all of his white markings glow in the dark. You can't go wrong with a glow in the dark pony. That's just super cool. And this is Nightmare. She is from 2014. This is Nightmare. I actually got her during Briarfest too. Another model I traded for. Really glad I did, because I'm trying to get all of the traditional Halloween models. Kind of another sort of conga I'm doing. I mean, sort of. It's more of a themed conga, but... And this is Cryptic. He's really cool. He looks really plain, actually, but when you charge him up under a light, he actually glows, like, with a whole horse's skeleton on both sides of him. So he's really cool, and I've actually seen it in action. I saw something glowing in the dark in my room at night. I kind of got a little nervous, and I got up and looked, and I'm like, oh, he glows. So this guy glows in the dark. I did not know that, and that is super cool, actually. I like that about him. So, I want to show you the stablemates. I'll also show you this. This actually came with Encore and Tour. This is a poster. It's a double-sided poster. Really cool. I'll probably laminate it and hang it up on this side though, because it actually shows Encore and Tour. Plus, you can see, I have bats up, I still have room for posters and that sort of stuff. So, let me just show you the guys that I got this year for stablemates. I got this little guy here. He was one of the Briarfest event stablemates and a Moldite conga, so I actually got the full set to get him. I was planning on getting it just to get him and sell the other 3, but I actually like them, so I actually ended up keeping them. Because, I mean, this little girl is cute. I forget her name, but she's really a pretty, like a glossy, I guess you would call it, like a chocolate taffy color. She's really a pretty little pony. And then this guy here was one of the Briarfest event stablemates. He's really cool. He's actually got the red, yellow, and black breeds in his mane there. Colors of the German flag. Really cool little guy. He does stand, but he doesn't stand well on the table in front of me, so that's why I lay him down. This guy here, I actually got 2 of this guy here in the Halloween blind bags this year, so just this guy this year. I'm trying to swap out my duplicate for one I don't have. And then we got this guy here. This is the 4th in that Briarfest event stablemate series. So that's him. Now I got this one here. This one I actually got one of my grab bags. This is Sequins from Briarfest 2014. Really a pretty horse. I really like this one. I got these 2 here, as well as the third one as well. So I got those two. And I got this guy here, actually, in a trade during Briarfest. So there's Mini Jack. Here's a Spirit of Hallows Eve, or Hallows Eve. I'm not sure if it's Hallow or Hallows, but that's him. And then Mini Boogeyman. However, I don't know why he's not up here, but with those guys, I actually did get an Eek as well. And I also got Hermie as well, too. Let me see if I can find him. He should be, yep, here he is. He's around my headboard. I took his tag off and have it tucked safely away, but I got this little guy in that trade too. So I got those 3 Halloween staple mates, this guy, and a new in box Eek, that trade. So that's really, really cool, actually. And for the Christmas blind bags, I was lucky though. I got 2 different ones. So I got this guy here, the purple blue color shift Narado. At least I think that's how you say the name of the mold. And I think this one is, not sure. I think this one is called Corbin, actually. So that's this cool little guy here. He's like a green and blue or green and purple color shift. Really cool. And I got this guy here. Not an official Halloween pony, but I display him with my Halloween ponies anyways because he's like orange and black, so he fits in quite nicely with them. And I got this guy here at the swap meet. I actually traded another staple mate for this guy because he kind of goes well with the whole Halloween theme. The horses are kind of hiding as if like in costume or something. So that's literally all the staple mates that I got this year. I didn't buy a lot. I bought more traditionals than anything else. Well, bought and traded for this guy's probably my favorite though. I actually traded my Altenier to a friend for this guy. This is actually the 2012 live show prize Glossy TS Black Tie Affair. I do have his COA, but it's in one of the bins on that shelf there. So, no, I'm not gonna go digging for that. It's a mess. Well, not really, but just don't feel like it. But he's really pretty. I can turn him like this because Dad actually got him a custom metal base. So if it was the plastic one, I wouldn't be able to. But show him from all angles. He's really a pretty horse. Honestly, probably one of my favorites that I got this year because I never thought I'd be lucky to do that kind of trade, but it actually worked out that they wanted Altenier. I wanted that prize model. They didn't want him. They wanted Altenier, so totally worked out in the end. So we have this guy here. This is Brahms. This was my other Briarfest second chance sale purchase. And this guy, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep or not, but he is really cool actually. He's like got this Appaloosa thing. He's got like this funky thing going on with his leg there that is just so cool. I've actually never seen that on a horse before, so this guy is so super cool. That's why I'm kind of on the fence about keeping him or not. So, yep, that's Brahms. Let's see. Celebration horse, of course. Nicholas. So cute little guy wearing his little thing because I did get 2 in-person tickets. So, my friend could do pickups for me. And then we got this little pony here. It says Rapunzel. Not really a fan of her, so this girl will be looking for a new home at some point, so probably bring her to the swap meet that I'll be attending. Next we get Chardonnay, who was one of the store specials for BriarFest last year. So he's really, really pretty and absolutely gorgeous. So happy I got him. This guy is actually from Dad for Christmas. So he was actually my favorite of the store specials last year. This guy actually also got the BriarFest Second Chance sale, the Rhenish Draft, and I was lucky enough to pull the glossy because I love glossy models, and I guess there was only so many made in gloss in this whole run, so he's really pretty, and that was just pure luck. I'm super happy with him. This guy I actually got at the swap meet because I actually got Rapunzel. I got 2 surprise horses and Stein when my friend did pickups, which you'll see in a minute, but not a fan of the 2 surprise horses I got. So those will, one of them already went to a new home that I traded for this guy. The other one I am still trying to sell, but I was lucky enough to trade one of them for this version. This is the color that I had actually wanted. I didn't care if it was in matte or gloss, but I just really like this color on this mold, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna have a horse on this mold, which is a real show hog, I at least want to have a color that I like, so I was lucky enough to be able to trade for the buckskin pinto. So, really happy about that. Let's see. And next, this is the other one that my friend picked for me. And I am so glad that I got picked for this guy because he was so popular that he was all claimed even before BriarFest started. So, I was just lucky that my preference list was in a good spot that I actually got pulled for this guy because he is just, wow. He is just a real stunner. He's beautiful. And my first on the mold, and I fully will intend to get the Collector's Club Special Run Glossy Bay that's going to be released on this mold. So I'll have hopefully 2 on this mold because it's just really nice. I love that it has a lot of personality to it. I got this guy here too. It says Buckeye, the dressage mule. He is really, really pretty, actually. I grabbed him, actually, during the warehouse sale, which I actually grabbed. If you look at my previous video, you'll see the ones that I take out of the box. Those are the ones that I picked up during the warehouse sale. So I get this guy here because I don't have any mules in my show string, and he's absolutely adorable, so I was like, okay, I need a mule, and you're adorable, so I picked him up. See, I got some more Halloween models, too. I got Samhain on the Wixom mold. Really pretty, and all those green markings do glow in the dark, so that is really, really neat. This guy, I'm not sure if I can get him to... Yeah, he does still light up, but it seems that his batteries are out, so this is another one that I'm gonna have to replace the batteries, you know. I'll have to try and do a video at a later date of this guy and Twilight Terror, if I can get the two of them working again, so. Because they're really, really cool, actually. Now I got these two here. Casper and Jack. They're so cute, these little fools. Because I am trying to collect the Halloween models. Mostly the traditionals and classics, though. I do have a couple of stablemates, so these two are super cute, so happy to have them. And yes, excuse the dog. We're still trying to train him not to bark like that, but it ain't going so well. And then I got this here at the swap meet. It's a customized horse. It's supposed to be like a Frankenstein kind of vibe. This guy actually wasn't that expensive. I was surprised because it's a lot of work to do something like that. So this guy was only $20, so I was like, yes, I'll take him. And this is really cool. I think it's actually a... Okay, I was incorrect with gender. It's actually a her, but I think of it more as a him because Frankenstein's monster was a him, so... The last two models I have here are actually not even Briars. These are Peterstones, so I got this here pretty-ish. I actually picked this one up at Fall Pony Finals from Larry Nichols, and I'm so glad I did. This is absolutely a beautiful-ish. I have no idea who it is, though, but I got them because they're just so pretty. I love that, like, two-tone tail, the two-tone mane, the dapples. Oh man, those dapples are just incredible. So that's beautiful. And then, well, I didn't actually pick the design of this one. I actually traded to someone else for it, but this is my first Peterstone Da, my first designer horse that I have in my collection, and I actually really like the way that they picked the colors and markings and all that. This one is from, it says DAH 2020 with the initials JAK on the bottom there. I don't know who JAK is, but I'm assuming that's probably the artist who actually painted this horse. It's got a beautiful mane here. I like the tail. This is the Tennessee Walker mold. This is absolutely beautiful. So that's actually the last of them. That is all of the models I got in 2022. So yeah, big long video, but definitely worth it. And I did, however, get one thing that is not a horse. I got the little collector Howling Timberwolf, because over on that shelf right there, I have a little wolf collection going on. So yeah, that marks the last of it that I got during 2022. So this is Paige out until the next video. Keep an eye out because I am planning to hopefully upload more content this year and try to be a little more active on YouTube. So yeah, this is Brianna Paige out until next time. Bye.